Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Mindful Podcast. My name is Nana Ebo, of course, with double H at the back. You can also call me Mr. Good News, and I will gladly respond. Now, on this episode of Mindful Podcast, I have a man here that I don't even know how to introduce him. Remember, no introduction, but I'm making him. He's someone that you definitely love when you get close to, like how he interacts with people, how patient he is. Whenever you see him, you will know that he's a lively person. He has knowledge and he's always willing to share if only you're ready to learn. And that is why we've brought him on this episode of Mindful Podcast. You know what we do here? We bring resourced people to actually come here and then make you aware of some of the things you're supposed to know as a youth, because some of them have actually passed through stages like that before. So they may have knowledge that you are lacking. And at the end of the day, if only you stick and stay with us and you're ready to learn, you'll be able to grab something for yourself. Now, today's episode is brought to you by Zaj Laundry Capsules. Zaj Laundry Capsules. Now, it is a 4-in-1 washing tool so for your laundry solutions. And you just have to toss this into your basin or your bucket, whatever you're using to wash via. What you based on the quantity, based on the quantity or the amount of clothes you are washing. If you put Zaj in there, no money more best ama detergent kakra, best so ama softener kakra. Bibia bi wom full package this year and what yes. So if you are washing, this is the best option for you. And then also Asama Home Touch for all your kitchen and cookware. Make sure you contact Asama Home Touch or most Sunyani Penkwase Honomo. They also have a branch in Kumasi and another branch at Sunyani Coronation Park. We put their contact on the screen. This Mother's Day, they are running a promo. Yes, Omo your promo. Into contact your ma. They will give you 20 to 30% discount. Just mention the name Mr. Good News. Nah, I'm on my discount. Yes, now Yambra conversation, you man kasa. Hello, sir.
Hello.
So I'll make you give us a very short introduction of yourself. Yes, a very short one. After that, we enter into the real conversation, and then come on, what questions be brave because we say we really have to learn a lot today, right? So please, a very short introduction.
Okay,
then
so
get straight into it.
my name is Mark Kufije.
Right.
I have other names, but on my official document, it's Mark Kufije.
Right.
I am currently the head of academic affairs
Right.
at Catholic University.
Right.
And I recently got married. So basically, that's something small about me.
I like the fact that you added that one. You recently got married because Kame Bissau. I like the fact that you added that one. Yes, that's great. And I mean, we don't even have to say it. Marriage, marriage with the right person is good because Charlie, you see how it's flowing here. Yes, let's get straight into it. Now, want to know how everything started for you. We want you to take us way back how everything started for you. We DB and let's go with you. And how did everything start for you?
Okay, yeah. So it has been a very interesting journey.
Right.
I wouldn't say we were born into a wealthy family.
Right.
It was a family that had everything. It was cool.
Right.
Not rich. But we as children had everything we wanted.
Right.
In the early days of our lives. But unfortunately, something went wrong. My dad lost his job and things became quite difficult. And there was some kind of misunderstanding between my mom and my dad.
Right.
And they had to separate. And we, the children, had to go with our mom. So that's how the difficulty aspects came in, and we have to struggle sometimes to eat 3 square meals.
Right.
So that's the beginning. But when it comes to my educational life, so as any normal young person in Ghana, you definitely do your junior high.
Right.
So I did the junior high, and that's at that time I was very smallish, and I really love to play football. So I wasn't too much into academics,
Right.
even though I was intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember when we were in class 6, there was this kind of district examination that goes on. The district heads will come and select some students from the class for them to go and write the exams, and it take place in all the government schools. And after that, they will rank it. So they came to select, but they didn't select me because they do the random picking. But because the school wants to perform, they will want the good student to be selected. So I want to write the exam. True. They will do well.
Right.
So I wasn't picked. But one of our teachers found a way of sneaking me and taking somebody out.
Right.
So when I was growing up, I was intelligent, but I wasn't too much serious with academics.
Right.
Because even when we were writing the BC, I'll go and write the paper today. The after the paper, I'll go and play football. I will not learn anything. The next day, I'll go and write again.
But you passed.
Yeah, I passed. I got an aggregate of 18. It was bad. It was bad because I wasn't studying. So when I got that result, because we were struggling, my dad wanted me to go into either carpentry or masonry. He said I was creative, so I can do that and be okay in life.
Interesting.
My mom looking at me said, because you see I was very smallish, he said, going to do that, carrying wood, block and those things, she doesn't feel I can do anything like that.
Right.
So she want me to go to school. But because we weren't having money, and because I also didn't do well, because if I had, let's say, at grade 6, would have gone to borrow money and taking me and definitely taking me to school.
Yeah.
But because I didn't do too well, my mom was giving me the assurance of going to school, but I didn't even know when. So I stayed home for 2 years after my BEC. I stayed 2 years. And during those 2 years, my big brother had this, I don't know how you guys call it here. There's we call it kase. There are some arranged players in it. Then they'll drop the ball.
Kasa.
Okay, we call it kasa. We call it kase. So he had one and had a table tennis board and had that place in a very open space in our area. So I was watching over it.
Okay.
So when people wonder, I play table tennis a lot.
Okay.
Even as I'm now, even the students in Cali University, I don't think anybody.
I've seen you play something.
Yes, so I'm very good at it.
Yeah.
And that's how it all started, because I was the game master. So I play as many games as I want. So I became very good at it. So when I was watching over the kase, some of my friends that I completed the junior high school with will be passing there, going to school, because some of them were day students. So when they are passing by, they see me with the kase table tennis. Sometimes they make mockery of me.
Yeah.
I feel pain, but I have no option. I have to be there. So I did that for 2 years. Then eventually there was this man who was very close to my big brother, who said there's a school in their village, and that he can work something for me to go to that school, and I wouldn't go to the boarding house. I would be with the mom.
Right.
So that will reduce the expenses, because I'm not going to the boarding house, so I will not spend that much. So eventually I had the chance of going to that senior high school. It's in the Eastern region, it's Sum Senior High School. There's not a school that is well known. Recently, I get people saying they also attended the Sum. First, when I mentioned Sum, no one knows of it.
No one knows.
Yeah. So when I went to a Sum, I used to play football very well. I played coast football. So at the point when people see me, they say they are even disappointed I didn't become, a player as a professional. Yes. So I play football. I stopped playing football. I stopped playing the table tennis. Anything I was good at, I was even good at 100 meters. I said I wasn't going to do anything again. I was fully going to concentrate on my education. So from first year, secondary school, to the final year, I don't remember anybody beating me in class. I was topping my class. Even I was doing business, topping the entire school. So when we do the exams and they put the results on the board, when I go, I don't check any position. I the first I'm going to check, because I know that's where I'll be. Right. I was because you see, I felt because I didn't do well in the BEC, that's why I was in the house. If I'd done something better, if I've gotten a good grade, my parents would have definitely looked for money. But
that was a lesson you learned.
Yes. So I decided to concentrate. So when I went, sometimes even before exams, I would have been done with everything. At a point, I was doing elective maths in addition to 4 of my electives. So I was doing, everybody will be doing 9, 4, 4. I was doing 5 electives. I was doing elective maths. In addition, it wasn't part of what I was doing, but I just wanted to explore because usually most of the things I'm done learning. I'm done learning. During exam time, you don't see me revising. I'm done learning because I wasn't doing anything. It was book. And the woman I stayed with, was very helpful. The was would be going to the farm, was taking people to the farm. I wasn't going to the farm. She would always ask me to be in the house. So I made good use of that time. Then I eventually completed. When I completed, there was this opportunity for less endowed schools to get access to KNUST. So I also got that opportunity. Even though I bought forms, they gave me the opportunity. And I, at the same time, got admission to Legon as well. So I was even contemplating which one I should go. But there was one friend I had when I was in secondary school who showed me a lot of pictures of the environment of KNUST. So, and the green nature of the place. That time, KNUST, very green. And when I was going to submit my form, when I got a form at Legon, I remember when I alighted and I moved to where I was supposed to submit it, and I came back, I realized my leg was dusty. So campus was a little dusty. So when I compare the dusty nature of Legon at that time, because now Legon has changed. As at that time to KNUST, I preferred KNUST. Then I
so you went
to KNUST. So that's where I had my first degree. Yes, and my first degree was in publishing studies. And one interesting thing, when I was growing up, when I was in secondary school, I really love calculation. So mathematics. So when I see people struggling with mathematics, it makes me.
That is, some of us don't like it.
Yes,
some of us don't like it.
My kid brother didn't like maths. He wrote the first one, he didn't do well. The second one, I taught him. I said you shouldn't go to any remedial. I taught him myself, and he wrote and passed. So maths is more of the basis. When you understand the basis, maths is the easiest. Is the only subject that you can score 100% easily. Oh yes, it's you can score 100% easily because when this thing you're saying when your final answer is 4x, no one will say your 4x is crooked, so it's not going to score you the full mark. But when you are writing an essay for me, you may write something nice, but your handwriting alone will make me deduct marks. Because maybe it wasn't the best of handwriting. So I may. But when it comes to calculation, there's nothing like deducting marks. So when the final answer is like this, it's like that. Whether it's crooked or straight, it is still the final answer. So I was really interested in calculation. My accounting teacher will even get disappointed that now I'm not an accountant or something. But when I went to KNUST, I wanted to do business administration, but I got publishing studies. So I went to the dean of students and said, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't know anything about publishing studies. So I want to still do business administration. Then he asked me to go and see the HOD at that faculty, the department I was going to, for the person to explain to me what publishing studies was all about. If I like it, he will make me remain there. If I don't like it, he will do his best to change it for me. So after that conversation, then I said, you let me stay. So I decided to stay. And that's when I started tilting from calculation to more of, reading and kind of writing. So it made me shift. And people who knew me in my secondary school days will be surprised now I'm doing something different from either calculation or accounting. So I that was my first degree for 4 years in KNUST, different environments. I've not been to Kumasi before. I stayed there. I was also, as at that time, that spirit was still in me. So I wasn't interested in doing anything. It was just book. Eventually graduated at the first class. Then one lecturer who taught me in level 200 became the moderator of the Global Evangelical Church. Reverend Dr. Demtete. So when he became the moderator there, he that's at that time he wasn't too active in the lecturing. So he asked the HODs during that time to give him some students that were good after. So because we did publishing studies, he wanted me to come and handle an aspect of the head office where he was going to.
Yeah.
So before even service, immediately I was done. We were done somewhere around May. By June, I was in Accra, and the head office was also in Accra.
Right.
So he made this arrangement for me. Then I started my service even before the service posting came.
Okay.
So when the service posting came, I didn't even get that place, but he was able to work on things for me to stay there. Right. So I stayed there for 4 years. And during that time, when I was doing my service, I wanted to do my master's. So I was extremely crazy about academics. Okay. I love education. I feel if you have the means, you school as much as you can.
Really?
Yes, if you have the means. Sometimes it's difficult.
But I hear people say sometimes that, for example, if you're done with your first degree and you've not been able to fully utilize the first degree, you shouldn't learn any other thing. There's no need for you to continue, because what have you been able to do with the first degree you did?
No, it's not like that. So you see, first, for you to even do your master's, they will expect you to have working experience. Okay. So that's how come even when I applied during my service days to Legon, I wanted to do my master's there, and I wanted to do mass communication. They didn't take me for the first year. Okay. Yeah, because they said I didn't have working experience. Right. Because that time, if you don't have working experience, you can't do your master's. Okay. So it is quite, yes, to some extent, that you should work with your first degree for some time. But now you know that the amount of jobs we have in Ghana. You get it? Yeah. So if you are not having a meaningful work to do, you may not be able to practice your first degree, or you won't be able to get work. So you can't just be home. So if you have the means, it will be prudent, you continue. If you have something doing, if you have a job, you can decide to work. It helps. Right. When you work for a while and you do your masters, it helps. Because I remember sometimes in the master's class, some examples they give us case study, and they give us workplace example. Some of the examples they will give, you may think it is cooked. Somebody sat and just plan something and say, oh, he's come to give it to students to work on. Yeah. But if you've worked before, you realize that some of those case studies they give you are true. Because at the workplace, a lot of things happen. Right. You get it. So you appreciate the workplace. It makes you understand some of the examples that are given in class. You're able to appreciate whatever the lecturer is taking you through. But if you don't, some of the things will be like theory for you. Are you getting it? Yeah. So to some extent, it is good for you to work for a while. But the fact is, if you don't have anything doing, you can't just be home waiting. It will be prudent for you to do something. And one good thing about that is, for me, my coming to Catholic University, or even the job I did before coming to Catholic University, if I wasn't having my master's, I would have been limited. Okay. Because there are certain positions you wouldn't get with first degree. Right. Catholic University, you can't be an assistant registrar. You can't even be a junior assistant registrar with a first degree. True. No matter how good you are. Because I know some of my colleagues, they know their work, they understand their work, they are very hardworking. Right. But they are pinned to a particular position. They can't move to a position because of certification. And that's what our Ghanaian system is. Right. That without a particular certificate, you can't get to a certain level. So you prepare yourself. You prepare yourself. And you don't know when the chance will come. So if you have the means, one, if you don't have any work doing, and you can continue, build yourself to a particular level, hopefully something good will come your way.
All right. Yeah. So was there any moment you would say shaped your direction in your life the most? A moment in your life that you think at this point, this decision I took shaped my life the most?
Yes. So the decision to do away with whatever I was doing to concentrate on my education. Right. And that's a lesson for all of us. You see, I believe to everybody there is some amount of greatness. To everybody. To everybody. You see, when you are existing now, and usually we do secondary school outreach, and we talk to senior high school students. The message I give to them is, when you are existing now, if you are not dead, you are existing, it means there's something good in you.
Right.
You may be ordinary because you've not identified what is good in you. So immediately it sparks. You move very fast. And sometimes we are doing a lot of things. So we don't really know what we are good at. You get it? For me, what made me do away with football was because whenever we play our normal league and we are done and we don't even win, the team that wins goes for another level, and he takes players from the other teams that didn't win to make up a stronger team to go for that tournament. For like 3 seasons, we will play, and when the team selects us from the other team and we are preparing to go for where we could meet maybe those scouts to get you into a better team, then I'll get hurt during training session. So I've never played that tournament before. This thing cannot be happening. That means I may not progress with my football. I get it. So I decided to do away with that. And because you are doing bits and pieces of everything, you may not know what you are good at. But you can sit down, you do some self-introspective, you look through yourself. Or sometimes you get those who are close to you. They will be able to tell you what you are good at.
Right.
When you identify that, then you give it your full concentration.
Right.
You give it your full concentration.
Right.
And it will work for you. And it's not only about academics. It is anything you are good at. So you definitely have something you are good at. Know about it and develop yourself in that direction. I get it. Somebody will see your job. Because I've seen you MC. And may think it's simple.
True.
There are professors who take mic and they struggle to talk.
Right.
Because that's not what they are good at. So it doesn't matter your level of education. You are not cut up for that thing. So when you do it, you struggle. You will see somebody who is not even having any strong academic background, but may do something that a professor wouldn't be able to, because the person is cut up for that thing. So just know what you are good at. Even if it's the football, concentrate. If it's stable, it's Ghana that for the sporting aspect, we don't have the facilities here to develop it. The whites, everything, even arm wrestling is somebody's profession. You get it? But here it doesn't happen that way. It doesn't happen that way. So just know what you are good at. And focus, and it will definitely work for you.
I mean, what you're saying is very true. At some point, when I was at college, I knew what I was good at. Yes, and my friends have also told me that you're good with this thing. You're good in public speaking, with these media things. You know how to edit videos. That's what. And so, even though I was focused on my studies, I still had time to develop that aspect too. And right now, that is what I mean. I'm not coding here. I'm not coding, even though I learned coding to pass my exam. I'm not coding here. I'm not doing anything with regards to that serious IT thing, web designing and those things. This is what I'm doing. This is what is paying me. So at some point, what you're saying, I'm really listening. And I think this is the purpose of this podcast, that most of us will listen and then shape our lives in certain ways. Because some of you don't have to necessarily go through what someone went through before. You learn from the experiences of others. And that is the purpose of this podcast. Now, have you ever failed at something important before?
Failed?
Yes.
Interesting. Not any. You see, my principle is, if I don't do something, I wouldn't do it at all.
Right.
So whatever I do, I put in my best. I don't know. So sometimes I even look at some of our politicians and I get very disappointed.
Why?
Because, you see, you are a politician. Maybe you are an MP. Even the human capital you have, people who want to support you because of where you are, there are a number of people. You can even leverage on those goodwill and get a lot of things done in your constituency.
Right.
If I don't want to do something, you can't convince me to do it.
Right.
So when I decide to do it, I do it with all my capacity. I remember coming to university.
Right.
It was interesting.
Mm.
Even before I came to Catholic University, me, I've done my research about Catholic University already. I'm a Catholic.
Mm.
So there were occasions where we heard the announcement that the Catholic University here in Sunyani is struggling, so they need support. So at a point they said 1 Ghana project, every parishioner is supposed to contribute 1 Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
They have to bring it to Catholic universities to support the university.
Mm-hmm.
I never paid any of the 1 Ghana, even though I was a Catholic, because I didn't see the sense in paying that money. You see, and my focus was, you look at secondary schools, the Catholic secondary schools,
Right.
even
Can you please
here.
push the mic a bit closer to you? Yes, that's okay.
Yeah.
It will come down, but it's okay.
Okay.
Yes.
You look at here in Sunyani, St. James is here.
Mm-hmm.
You go to other regions, you have Catholics near high schools doing well.
Yeah.
There are people who are non-Catholics who even find ways of taking their words to those schools because they know when they go there, they'll do well.
Mm-hmm.
Then, from the secondary school, the next level you get to is tertiary.
Mm-hmm.
And the tertiary institution, which is Catholic, that secondary school people are rushing to know the Catholic rather, we are not getting students.
Mm.
So I felt there was something that was wrong. So that's why they weren't getting the students.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a meeting that had the Accra. I was in Accra. So the Accra bishop was visiting our parish. So usually when he's visiting, they just, some of the church leaders, youth leaders and those things, we come, then the bishop will interact with us, asking us things in the church that we are not okay with, then we answer. So when it was concluding, then I told him that I know he's the one, he was the board chair of Catholic University at that time. So I said, I know Catholic University is struggling, but me, I'll be able to effect change there.
That's what you told me?
Yeah, that's what I told him. So he said he was going to give me an appointment to come and see him in his office. And after the session, some of my colleagues were laughing, so you will not invite us. So I was there, then I received a call from one of the Reverend sisters. Then it was an appointment. I went there, because he has a tight schedule, your engagement with him will be like 15 minutes.
Right.
So when we were done, he realized that it wasn't enough time for us. So he asked me to come another time. I shouldn't come during the schedule period. I should come when he's done with work. So we will talk until...
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So I met him again the second time after working hours. Then we spoke. Then I told him things I can do. Then he told me that they were forming a committee to work on something. He wants me to be part of that committee.
Right.
Then I joined the committee, but I didn't come to Sunyani. 2 people from Sunyani came to Accra. Then we had that meeting. So we're there. Then 2 of the people who came to Sunyani, one of them had another job in one public university and decided to leave. So when he left, that place became vacant. Then he asked me to apply. Then I decided to come. Eventually, I got here. In my previous university, I was teaching, I was lecturing there.
Okay.
But because I've told him that I can change the situation in Catholic University, as at that time, it was the numbers, the student numbers.
Yeah.
Because UNE has come and UNE was, competing, STU. So our numbers were coming down.
Right.
Then I came. The same time, one senior colleague of mine, Mr. Tibu, also came. So we were basically in charge of publicity. Then we started doing a nationwide tour. The reason why I felt Catholic University wasn't doing well was because people didn't know of Catholic University. That's a fact. We go to secondary schools, over 500 students. You ask them, how many of them have heard of Catholic University? Sometimes the maximum you get is 2. The school wasn't being sold. People who don't know of St. James, who know of St. Augustine. People didn't know of Catholic University.
Why do you think people didn't know?
Because we weren't the factors. You see, private universities, we struggle because of money. Because everything you are doing is dependent on the resources. We are not getting any support from government. I get it.
Yeah.
So investment in publicity was low. I get it. So if you don't, Lego and KUS are still advertising. They still advertise. We go for
even for them that
yes. Even UNES. Sometimes we go for first. Then you see UNES standards. UNES is a money problem. Why are you still coming to church for the distance? They are still advertising. You see, advertisement is not for immediate benefit. If your mind is when you advertise a product today, you expect 100 people to come and buy the product today, then you don't understand advertisement. It is for you to put the product in the mind of people. It's just that's why somebody will go and paint a place and just write the brand name there. You think that, hey, you know,
I see some buildings that MTN will just go and paint the full house for them.
Yes, it's to put the brand in people's mind. That is basic. So that whenever you are thinking of doing something which is related to that thing, that will be the first place. It's simple. So telling people Catholic University exists now, the person may not come now. Maybe going to a church, you go and meet a student's parent.
Right.
It's not a student.
Right.
It is in the mind of the parent that Catholic University is somewhere. So when the word is done with secondary school and it comes home, the parents will tell the word about Catholic University. You get it?
Right.
So we weren't putting the brand. That's why now we don't do any rigorous advertisement, but constantly we get the required number we want.
Right.
We even get more. I get it because we traveled throughout the country to get this thing done. We're just putting the brand in the minds of people.
Conscious effort.
Yes. So when I was even coming, and I even said that I know people may doubt, but believe you me, when we came here, we were in the 2021-2022 academic year. The previous admissions that were done, the numbers was around 700. When we did that nationwide tour, when we came, the number shot to 1,006. The next, we moved to 2,000. Now, every admission, we are in the 3,000s.
Right.
You get it? Some will think it is a simple thing, but a private university, for you to make that number, it's not a small thing.
That's it. But people will say, you are probably young for your position.
No, I'm not young for my position.
You're not young for your position.
I really worked for it. You see, I really worked
because usually we see people who are, sometimes you see their gray hair and other stuff in such positions.
Yeah. When I went to UCC and I went to meet the person in my same position there, I mean, it was very, very old. So very, very old. But you see, my position, I worked for it. When I came in first, I was an assistant registrar in charge of publicity and fundraising.
Right.
I focused on publicity. I didn't do fundraising. I focused there. So when the one who was the head of academics became the registrar, because the registrar's position became vacant,
right,
and he was at the rank of getting there, so he also applied,
right,
and he got it. So now the academic affairs place became vacant. And looking around after that time, we've done a lot of work. I did a lot of sacrificial work at my former university, Regent. So when it comes to private university landscape, I really understand what goes on there. So the work I did when I came to Catholic University, the struggle of helping increase numbers, making sure that when students apply, they get their admissions, registration issues. I mean, no one could have done the work better than. Yeah. So it was given to when I got the letter. Frankly speaking, I wasn't too surprised because when Mr. Kaba was moved to the registrar position, I personally felt, looking around, yes, they were other capable, but to fit there, I deserved it, and eventually it came to me. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me move to this side here. Being in your position now, I want to ask you this question: that what do you think is one of the major mistakes students make when they are applying with their courses, with how they choose their courses? And because I remember during my time, one student was part of our faculty and was very confused. He wanted to switch the course, but it was too late.
Yeah. So my message, even when I go to secondary school outreaches, I tell them that if you are done with senior high school and you don't really know what you want to do in life, don't apply to an university. Even if you receive a scholarship, don't go.
Don't apply.
No, don't go.
So all the pressure that university, let me go.
You see, the university landscape is such a way that you have to go there with purpose. There should be something you want to do.
Now, I want you to repeat this again for me. You said you have to go there with what?
With a purpose. There must be a reason. So even some, I tell them, when you choose a program and the university decides to give you a different program, decline. That's why now there are a lot of universities in Ghana.
Right.
So if one university is not ready to give you the program of your choice, another university will be willing to give that to you.
But some people just accept any course because they.
It's you see, spending 4 years in the university and doing, you see, university education itself opens your mind.
Right.
It prepares you to take up any work. That's why sometimes you see somebody doing sociology and ending up at the bank. You get it? It's not what the person was trained for. But there are some particular, even today, a colleague gave an example that a nurse is working at a bank as a teller.
Okay.
Are you getting it? So it prepares you for you to take up any task, especially when you are given a little orientation.
Right.
If you are serious with what you do,
yes,
you should be able to fit in that environment. With a week or two, you should be able to fit there. But you see, for you to go to a university without purpose, not knowing what you want to do in life, spending 4 years, paying fees, hostel, I mean the amount you spend on the research, handouts, textbooks, even for the ladies, you do your hair, upkeep, and all those things, and you will finish and wouldn't have any meaningful thing doing. It's a waste of time.
Right.
So just set your goals. There must be a plan.
There must be a plan.
Exactly. There must definitely be a plan. So those even at secondary level now, in your final year, you should know what you want to do after school. That's why I say if you are not too sure, be home. It's better for you to be home. Think of what to do. Be sure of it. Then you start the journey.
Right.
Than for you to start the journey and now trying to know your destination. You will get lost. It's just like journeying to a place and not knowing your destination. You keep on asking. You see, some of you may even be closer. Somebody about to walk or different opposite direction. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
But when you know where you are going, you keep on the track. You get to your final destination. And one good thing for the younger ones, one good thing is if you plan your life and you follow it, you get to your career destination at a very tender age. You may sometimes go to the hospital. You see a medical doctor in his early 20s.
Yeah.
So the person will start, do something small. They will come and do masters.
Right.
Preparing him or herself for a managerial role.
Right.
So the person will work for like 30 something years.
And still be
yes. And may want to even do other courses and be doing other things.
Right.
I mean, in Ghana now they say doing even one profession will not even, or pursuing one profession may not even help you. So you do bits and pieces of, and you'll be able to do bits and pieces of everything. If there's a constant one that is bringing you some kind of earnings, then you can focus on the other one. And you can only get there if you know where you are going to.
If you have a plan.
Exactly. So you just follow the plan. And some of even those in secondary school, 16, 17, 18 years, when you plan your life for, you do 4 years at the university. At a tender age, you have something doing. So you can explore.
I've heard people also say, degree in the PB two, or just go to the school, find, it doesn't matter the kind of degree. We are Kobina PB two opportunity we have, you're able to fit it because you have a degree.
So you see, sometimes it works for some people. There are some people who pay.
Yeah.
And maybe because Nibi or their dad or their mom is rich, the person just got a position.
All right.
It works sometimes. You get it? But the best is for you to plan and now pursue it. It must be deliberate.
Okay.
It must not be because everybody is doing it. So you see somebody that you said when they were in secondary school, the school mother is now in Legon. So Chinchina no special called Legon. There be. Maybe you know what Legon, course no, you know, and the name called career destination be.
Right.
Who did not Legon for me, one here, for instance, just any course, and for go baby. Then, because of your school mother, you go there. You spend 4 years, you end up coming home, then meaningless. Then now you'll be trying to explore and do other things. You just waste your time.
Right.
So it works sometimes, but the prudent path is for you to plan,
to have a plan
and move towards it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I want you to tell me about these kind of things for people in university. Yeah. So the first one is grades, your grades, skills, and connection. In a scale of preference, in your perspective, yes, I want you to put them
grades,
yes, skills, and connections.
Okay. So in our current dispensation,
Right.
I will bring skills first.
Okay. Skills first.
Yes.
I thought you were going to say grades.
No, I'll put skills first.
Right.
You see that I'll tell you the reason why.
Right.
Funny enough, I had first class when I went to K University. But I said if I'm supposed to go to K University now, I won't chase first class.
You won't chase first.
I won't chase first class.
Now I'm very interested.
I won't chase first class because you see, it was like some kind of mundane life. It wasn't interesting. I wake up, I look at my lecture schedule. I have a class at 8. I prepare for lectures. By 10 I'm done. I come back to the hostel. I eat, maybe take a nap. 1, I move to the library. I'll be at the library until evening. I come, sleep small, wake up, I study again. The next day, it follows no other life apart from lectures, library, lectures, library. It's this kind of dispensation, it's not a good move. It's never a good move.
Right.
The first class is good. But the university gives you the opportunity to explore.
Right.
So you explore.
Right.
If I'd known, I would have gone into serious politics in Kenya University. See, this Old Tafo MP is Vincent Asifua. Honorable Vincent Asifua.
Right.
Yes. He came to our class. He was going for position in Kenya University. He was shivering. He couldn't stand in front of a class, not our class, about 100 something. Even that small class, he couldn't stand in front of us to talk. But now he's an MP.
Right.
My colleague I was in class with is now the MP for, is he now for something? He's in parliament now. You get it?
But you were focused on the first class.
And you see, as at that time, I've already developed myself when it comes to expressing myself.
Okay.
So I can do politics. I can do the local politics. I mean the one in school. And it is just through that you go, because that time Tescom was active, TANE was active. So finding myself and me, if then I don't want to do it. If I go into it, I'll get a good position there. And definitely I'll get connected to the politicians. And they will prepare me. And I'll be able to convince you that I'll be able to do the job. Because me, I don't do my things anyhow. If I'll do it, I'll do it. That's why I wouldn't even want to score less marks in anything. Everything me, I'm going for the optimum. I always want my things to be perfect. I aim for the best. I may fall, but not fall too far from it. So I've engaged myself in a number of, the Cali Church, we had a lot of youth groups. We went for a lot of competitions. We always win because that's our mentality. Are you getting it? So I would have, if I'm going now, no, I would have changed the strategy. That's why I'll go for skills first.
Okay, skills first.
Then I'll go for the connection. Yes, I'll go for that one.
You said you put grades.
I'll put the grades last. It's not because I'm giving less premium to grades, but you see grades. That's why when you are writing exams, it has tenets from A1 for even those in secondary school to F9 for them. From A1 to C6. 6O for A1, B2, B3. So
C4,
all of them, you say a pass.
Right.
And it's the last three in a field. I get it. Into Semenya B3. Now I will get another thing to it. I will prefer that to going for A1, and that will be the only thing I'm getting. When you bring it to the university, if I make an upper, second class upper, or second class lower, I can attend any university if I want to do my masters, because it's allowed.
Okay.
I get it.
Okay.
And so first class we do masters, we also do masters. When we are going to look for a job, it is justify your inclusion. We will go and sit there, we will be interviewed. They will listen to me. I'll tell them how I can bring change to your organization. We also go and sit there with the first class. Let's do it and see who will be selected. And I will be able to prove myself. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
So yes, I chase first class, but now I won't chase first class. I will do a lot of things. In the university, you can do a lot of things. Sometimes I see some of the students, now we have a radio station there.
Yeah.
They are not utilizing a radio station. I have a lot of programs in my head that I want to, start. But because of my work schedule.
The way I wish it had come in that time, eh?
Yes. They are not making good use of it though. The last I was telling the SS, Mr. Charlie, your students are not creative. See, in KUST, there was a radio program on Focus, the university's radio station. That was more popular on Saturday evenings than any program in Kumasi. Even those in town listen to that program. It's a program on just gist. They will narrate a situation, will not mention anybody's name, but you know who they are talking about. And they make it interesting. It's nothing is happening. So there are a lot of opportunities for you to develop your skills on campus.
Okay.
So you focus on that.
So
develop, get something.
first.
Yes, exactly. Before you leave campus, you should be good at doing something. When we were in KUST, one of our lecturers said that he even wished driving to learn how to drive should be part of the requirement before you graduate.
Okay.
You should know how to drive before you leave school. Because a company will want to engage you and want to give you a small car to move around with.
Yeah.
Who need driving at disqualification? No.
True.
You wait from no.
True.
I get it. So you should learn. You should know how to do something.
Right.
Before you leave campus.
Right.
Then you should relate to people and have connections. Because this world in which we are there.
Connection.
Even in my office, see, when people come to my office and somebody mentions, hey, I schooled in a sumo, believe you me, no matter if you've been there for like 15 years, I hear the suma, I want to engage the person from a sum and know why the person's in my office, why I can attend to you.
Yeah.
You get it. Yeah. You need, some of us didn't really attend schools that were well known. You know, sometimes you get connections from there as well. So the connection is key. The grade there, me say, even university, your A, B2, okay, you need a B plus.
Yeah.
Then you have a B.
Yeah.
Then you have a C plus.
Yeah.
You have the C. You have the D plus.
Yeah.
We have the D. Didn't I pass? So anything you make after 50, you are good to go. So I will place that last, not because I'm giving less premium to it. That's why I said you shouldn't. We met some students today. I was even telling them that that's why we have that categorization. And you will be able to make it first class.
Right.
It be upper, it be lower, it be third class, it be pass. Yes, I wouldn't want you to do third class pass because sometimes to continue, some universities take pass and some universities take third class upon you writing some entrance exams and other things. But for first class, upper, lower, automatic.
You're good to go.
With my for those three, that's how our
so skills first.
Yeah.
Connections.
Yes.
For even though you are the university, but then skills first, connection before.
Exactly.
Right. So currently, what do you think most of the young people are getting wrong about life right now currently?
Basically, pecking themselves beyond the level they are. A lot of the young ones I see now, they've pegged themselves at a level. They are not there. So they are struggling to be at that level. Leave. You are not impressing anybody. How long will you pretend to be somebody you are not? You may do that for a year or two, but you can't sustain it.
Right.
You are somebody you don't have. For somebody to believe in you, it's not because of what you have now. It's sometimes the prospects the people see in you. The prospects, what you are capable of doing. Somebody sees you and says, this person, as of now, you are nobody. but the way I see you, So those things give you opportunity. Most of the young ones, that's what I've seen, that they want to put themselves at a level they are not. And it's making them struggle to live at that level. Just know who you are, live at that level. If you don't have anything now, I mean, you shouldn't be, if you know who you are and where you want to be, you can always walk with your chest out. I mean, you don't have anything now, but you know that in some few years' time, you'll be somewhere. So live at the level you are. You shouldn't live beyond, that level. It puts in a lot of stress on the young ones. Yeah.
So when people enter into the university, what is one thing you think every student should do before they graduate?
You should be able to get a skill that makes you unique. Because you see, there are a lot of people leaving campus when we graduate.
Yeah.
But what will distance you from the other? There must be something that you have that the others don't have.
Right.
We are all having the certificate.
Yeah.
But there must be something. So I said, if you explore and get yourself or get something before you leave, a skill, know how to do something before you leave, and that will distance you. So I will encourage any young person or any student to get that before he or she leaves campus. It's something that will really make you travel far. It will take you very far.
So let's move to the last angle before we end the podcast. Now I want to move to finances.
Okay.
Did you do anything related to finances?
Finance related, I was a secondary student in the university, something small.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but then this is a general thing. So I'm going to ask you now, do you think every young person should save? Once they start earning something, do you think they should start saving?
Yes. Savings there, it is from of childhood to advanced, you get to it. Because you saving is for unexpected happiness. You see, unexpected happiness. So you in Ghana right now, because of how things are difficult and the kind of earnings we make, it's very difficult. If you are not disciplined, you wouldn't be able to save. That's why some people have a standing order for deductions to be done immediately the money hits the account. Because immediately it comes to you, you might not be able to save. You may not be disciplined because there are a lot of expenses running after you. Are you getting it? So I support savings. I support investing, because sometimes to save you may not get returns, but when you invest you get returns. But when you are investing, to invest wisely. I mean, you go into an investment that the return is huge. When it's huge like that, then you know there's an issue. Exactly. So if you see the return, boom, then you are no. But invest wisely. I mean, treasury bills, you know that one is government, so you are assured that when things even become very difficult, you can fall down. So savings is something that you I will encourage every young one to.
All right. So now we go to this. What life principle has guided you the most?
Community living. Community living. I believe at any point in time, the environment you find yourself, there's a reason why you find yourself in that environment. Hence, whatever you do in that environment should be something that is helping all of you in that environment. When you are forming friendship or you are having friends, it should be friends that will all look up for you to move from your current situation to a better situation. And as I said, when you find yourself in a society or a community like here, F Dreams, there's a reason why it's a team. So in 2 years or 3 years to come, none of you should be where you were this year. Are you getting it? It's because you are looking out for the others. The others are also looking out for you. There shouldn't be any kind of selfish kind of ideology that you want to be moving whilst others are stagnant or are coming down. No, you should all, because the thing is, if you move and they are there, they will still make you struggle where you are, because they will want to be relying on you. But when you are all moving things are better. You are happy. They are happy. No one is stressing the other. So that community living, I will always want the environment I find myself, we are all progressing at the same level. And that has been my mentality. Yes.
Do you think people should collaborate most of the times, or they should try and do things on their own?
It depends. It depends. And it is always good to collaborate if the people you are collaborating with, you have like minds. I am somebody, we all like money, but I am never somebody who is aggressive when it comes to money. I see money to be a reward. You get it? After the hard work you do, that comes to you automatically.
Right.
You get it? A lot of even these musicians and people we see collaborating and breaking out, it's money.
Right.
Immediately money starts coming in, people start looking at what they are bringing and what they are getting. Because it's like we are supposed to be 50-50. Now I'm putting in more of the effort. My effort is 70 and yours is 30. So when money comes, we must share it 70-30. If that's not the agreement from the beginning, you can't say because you are putting in 70%, you must earn 70%. So when you say that the people you are moving with, or the people you want to form the group with or collaborate with, you have like minds, you understand things in a similar way.
Right.
I want you to go with the group, because sometimes you tap from other people's skills and knowledge to get the work done well. But in the event that you see some characteristics that will not take the grouping far, I will equally advise that you move alone. Even at the slow pace, you get your destination.
So if you are able to meet people and that think like you, or similar, like something similar, then you would go for the collaboration.
Yes, because it's always the best. It's always the best. You get maximum output.
So lastly, before you give us your last words, what is one thing that you learned late in life that you wish you knew earlier?
Okay, it's my interaction with the opposite sex.
Okay.
When I was growing up, it was interesting. Even in secondary school, when we are on the bench, like there's some bench, those benches under trees and those things. No, when we're about 3 on the bench, and we are having a conversation, and a lady is passing by, and you call a lady to come there, me, I'll leave. I had this perception when growing up that if you involve ladies in what you do, you like let me put it like I didn't ever say.
Oh,
that's the kind of perception I had when I was growing up.
Who is saying true?
That's
but do you still believe in that perception?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
No, because I see I've met ladies who are good at what they do.
Okay.
See, I've now realized that some ladies have certain skills that some guys don't.
Right.
So that kind of discriminative thing I had in mind. So I was those I was in secondary school. If when they even heard that I was married, they were surprised. Because they feel that when it comes to my dealing with ladies there, seriously. Because I mean secondary school, dating and those things, nah. University, nah. Even when I was doing my masters, it was let me say 4 or 5 years back that my interaction with ladies started improving. I really had that kind of perception, but now I can say on authority, I mean, there are some ladies who are positive minded, good at what they do, and when you bring them close or you get them involved in what you do, I mean, you get.
So that's why you think you should have learned that.
Exactly.
I'm sure you've truly and genuinely enjoyed this conversation, and that is why I always bring to you guys mindful. When we say mindful, you say fuel your mind, better your lives. And these are the kind of conversations we continuously have over here. So that anytime you pick your phone and you go on the social media, to try and view things, you may see some of these things. Because lately the media is so filtered with a lot of content that if you don't take care, you wouldn't even learn anything on there. You just be scrolling, and then before you realize, you've not really learned anything, and then we are just living our lives. But meanwhile, we have to live lives with purpose, and that is why Mindful is here. Don't forget that Mindful podcast is powered by Earth Dreams Entertainment. My name is Nani Abo, of course, with Double H at the back. And on today's episode, I was here with Mr. Mark, and in fact, it's been an intriguing and knowledge-filled conversation. And I'm sure that anyone who is able to watch this till the end is definitely going to grab a lot of things from this conversation. So before we leave, within the next 30 seconds, I want you to give your last words out. You look into your camera for us.
Okay. So I'll do the general one, but the F Dreams team.
Right.
You guys are doing a massive work.
Right.
I followed you last year. I was at Kumasi to watch your performance during the
Ashanti Fest.
Yes, I loved it.
Right.
The one you did here at Uzbet, I was there. I just believe you are on a right path.
Right.
I pray that the resources holding you should be sustained.
Amen.
Because I believe you guys have a future.
Right.
And you need massive support. You will surely get there. You guys are doing great.
Amen.
Yes. To my young ones, we are all young.
Right.
I believe, and as I stated earlier, we all have some greatness in us. Know what you are good at. Identify it, develop it, and make a living out of it. To your benefits as an individual and to the community you belong to. Thank you.
I love these last words. I love them so much. So guys, this is where we're going to end today's episode of Mindful Podcast, powered by Earth Dreams Entertainment and also Zaj Laundry Capsules. Don't forget that a summer home touch in the month of the month that is being dedicated for our mothers. That is the Mother's Day month. That is next month. They are running a promo, and you'll be getting 20 to 30% off every purchase you make with them. They have a branch at Penkwase, a branch at Coronation Park, and then also in Kumasi. Make sure you contact them with the numbers on your screens, and then when you call them, tell them Mr. Good News brought you there, and you're gonna get your discount. Thank you very much for watching today's episode, and stay blessed, and like, comment, share, subscribe for us. I see you some other time. Signing out. Peace.